Hey everybody, Jason here. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Might be a little difficult with as red as everything is, but I'm pretty happy with all of our positions at this point. With Tesla selling off today, it could be a function of the overall market, some profit taking, something like that, getting into the end of the month. The relief of some of the gamma on some of the calls that were purchased short term, all those things. Elon could definitely potentially be selling. We haven't seen an SEC report filed since last week. So maybe today's the continuation on that. I mean, we'll see that within the next couple days here. See if that happens. Maybe he sold everything and is getting it all done. Who really knows? And honestly, really, the short term doesn't even matter so much. Yeah, we're having a nice red day, down 13%, and that's fine. With everything all considered, we have our put credit spreads. Anything expiring near term is $1,000 or less, 950. 1020s, those are the only ones I'll be looking at if we happen to dip down around 1040, 1030 or something like that. When I was looking at things yesterday, I thought our support was going to be around 1080. That was the maximum I thought things were going to dip to. Obviously, it's broken that, and we'll see if it continues down or we get some kind of sideways movement or uptrend. But until then, with moves like that, another few dollars, we will continue to be red on the day, and really has no effect on our long term unless it comes down and essentially stays down permanently. But this is a great example of why we don't do weeklies at all anywhere close to the money. It's absolutely silly to do such a thing. That's where extrinsic value gets burnt up super, super fast, and you really have no recourse at that point. When we were touching around 1100, I did get a couple of those rolled out. That was the only thing that I had that was very aggressive and a little bit higher. So I rolled those out till the 23rd. My thought there is that whatever selling's going on right now, that usually happens, and then we have somewhat of a rebound, and that's really good for our calendar spreads. Honestly, we really wanted to see some movement kind of within that channel, and towards the end of the year, that's where I see all the catalysts coming out and it going quite a bit to the upside. So that's what we're holding on there for. I did open up one play on Costco today. This 515, 510, we grabbed $100 credit on this guy, and it's been a long time. I've always searched for another company that I wanted to sell put credit spreads on to diversify them a little bit. And in the past, I've done some kind of random Googles and Rokus and Amazons and stuff, but those companies, I don't really love them, and I don't really know them inside out. Costco, I don't really know so well, but I'm willing to devote some time. I'll go back through some earnings calls, read their balance sheet, and take a closer look at them. And really, when I think about it, 99% of my shopping is all either done with Costco or Amazon. But I like Costco's business model a lot better. Just at the end, the way customers, the way they are, I don't know, treated is the right word, but Costco, you go in, you buy stuff, you have limited selection, which makes everything very easy to just, if you're going to go buy ketchup, you have one ketchup. If you're going to go buy, I don't know, whatever whatever there is, there's just like one choice. It makes shopping very simple, and you just pay for it. Where Amazon, I think, preys a little bit on people who maybe shouldn't be buying something, and that thing is delivered to them super quick, and then they offer payments, which I think is a double-edged sword. Maybe good if you really need a critical item, but most people, they can do without whatever kind of stuff that was made in China that they think they really need. And then they offer a payment plan on top of that. So I don't really like that. It's kind of a little bit predatory to me, which as I've grown financially, that I kind of look down on that a little bit more, seeing where that may have affected me negatively in the past. So Costco, I think, is going to be the second company that I start opening up a decent amount of put credit spreads on. As far as all of our Tesla plays, holy smokes. Well, there's another 10 grand off the table. The only thing looking really good is our $1,300 calls. And then these 1020s, I kind of better keep an eye on it. But I think when we're somewhere within about $20 of any of these on our shorts, that's where I'll get to rolling those guys out. Today might be an Elon selling day. It's been a little bit since I looked at the overall market. I'm not sure if we're pretty down there too. How are the Qs doing? Qs, yeah, overall market just not great today. And then coupled with the potential overall selling pressure. So no SEC reports filed yet. We should see if that happens in the next day or two. Maybe he's getting all the selling done in kind of short order, get it done and over with before the end of the year. Who really knows? That's all speculation and guess. There's tons of speculation about an upcoming stock split. But a lot of huge catalysts on their way for Tesla. So none of this stuff is, I mean, it sucks. Yeah, there's a bit of stress there, but not huge, just because I know what's coming through the pipeline here. So other than that, my 1100s that I had expiring on the 3rd, I did roll those out a couple weeks, and we're probably decently down on those, $90 down on those. But besides those and the 1120s, the only thing we have expiring until the end of the year, those two 1100s and the 7 1020s are all at 1,000 or more. I think if we do dip down and happen to touch that level, that we will have a major rocket back up. I think any of these levels are fantastic to grab shares at. In my other account, I grabbed a couple shares today. My plan was throughout at least the end of this week to at least grab a share a day. I would like to sell something off. I may see if I can roll anything to grab enough premium to purchase some shares at this point too. It's just such a good deal. I think other than that, there you go. There's a terrible day on my account, down $50,000. But we just have, on most of our plays, we have theta on our side. There's a few plays that we don't have it on our side on the 1100s right now. But I'm sure that will all change. At least that's what I am confident in, and that's how I'm playing it. All right, guys, love you. Have a great day, and let's make a lot of money.